history, they will tell you that the best time and the safest time the Jews lived was during the Islamic Empire.
That's correct.
This is historic. This is historically true. Now, what happened to the Jews from the Germans or from anybody else, even thousands of years ago, is totally wrong. You know, I mean, we look at the Jews and the Christians or anybody else, we look at them as human people. I mean, these are people, they deserve to live just like anybody else. In fact, when the Jews left because of the sacrifice and the troubles they faced in Europe throughout centuries, you know what they went? They went to the Middle East. They went to Morocco, and that's why Morocco has thousands of Jews. They went to Persia. They went to Iran. Well, we know Iran. They have a lot of Jews in Iran. They went to Syria. Syria has a lot of Jews in Syria. I mean, they went to Yemen.
Oh, they were scattered all over the world.
Exactly, but they went to what I'm saying. They went to Arab and Muslim countries to take refuge because Islamically, again, in the Islamic religion, Christians and Jews are considered to be the people of the book. From an Islamic perspective, there are obligations upon Muslims, regardless of what's going on today. I'm telling you what the Islamic faith is saying.
Because I want another question.
I have a lot of callers, by the way. There are Islamic obligations to protect the people of the book, not to fight the people of the book. You see what I'm saying? But what's going on today is on both sides, both people are wrong. But again, the root cause is occupation. Hey, call us again next week, okay, Roy? With any question, please. Thanks. Amy, hello, good evening.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, an F5 hits Wichita tomorrow.
Okay.
Can you give me a step-by-step detailed plan as to what the emergency management team is going to do?
That's a good question.
Sure, Amy, that's a great question. As a matter of fact, I can answer that from my own personal experience in dealing with an F5 tornado on April the 26th of 1991 and dealing with an F3 tornado on May the 3rd of 1999. Basically speaking, the Weather Service looks at conditions in the atmosphere and makes predictions. And of course, the further out the predictions go, the less confidence there is in them. But occasionally, and we know there's going to be a certain time of year, April, May, and June, where the likelihood is the highest for an F5 tornado to strike. As a matter of fact, we even know from the statistics, from 3 in the afternoon till 9 in the evening is the most likely period of the day in which a tornado of that type is going to strike. So basically, a watch will be issued at some point in time, a tornado watch. When that happens, emergency management begins looking at what's going on with the weather in the area. And when I say the area, we look at the entire southwest portion of Kansas and the northwest and north central portion of Oklahoma, because typically we know severe weather moves from the southwest to the northeast. As weather conditions develop and storms move into the area, if they become severe, then at that point we activate our spotter groups to go out and actually physically observe the severe weather, along with the Weather Service looking at the radar and that sort of thing. If we have a tornado that's threatening Sedgwick County, at that point we would activate the outdoor warning sirens. We would put the word out through our partnership with the electronic media and television and radio. We would utilize NOAA Weather Radio, the emergency alert system, and our message would be simple. Take cover from the tornado. The best place to take cover is underground, preferably under a heavy workbench or the stairwell. If you don't have that available, a small interior room that puts as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Don't try to ride out a tornado in a car. Don't try to ride out a tornado in a mobile home. That's the bottom line.
Excellent. I think that's an excellent answer. Hello, good evening.
Is he Nabil?
Yes, I do have 2 minutes, so let's do it fast, please. I do have a lot of callers as well. Go ahead.
This is Terry. I wanted to point out what caused this in the Middle East to me was when Hamas won the election about 4 or 5 months ago, and I got everybody concerned in Israel and here, okay? And for some reason, just before the overall attack on Lebanon, the United States exercised its veto power in the Security Council over something condemning Israel for their actions in Palestine. Kind of an okay signal to attack
That is,
President.
I'm very shocked that you know that piece of information, Terry. Hey, that's a
One
very...
more thing right quick, Nabil.
Go ahead,
Okay?
go ahead.
Anyways, with that okay, Israel did a premeditated and preemptive strike on a tiny country next to it named Lebanon. Over the past 3 weeks, they have created a holocaust. A holocaust, Nabil. I think everybody would agree. After seeing what's on TV, it is a holocaust.
Hey, Terry, call me again next Monday at 7 p.m. Thank you, sir. Hello, good evening.
Hey man, this week,
Yes,
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I have a series of questions. One is this war is between Muslim and Christian. For one, Jesus was raised from the dead after 3 days. Was Muhammad? That's one. Don't answer. Just write it down. That's one. And you mentioned about the land. That was the promised land by God that Israelites were going to inherit that land. That's two. And again, whatever you are doing, believe me, Israel will survive.
Okay, hey, thanks. Thank you so much. I have a few seconds to go. I know I do have still a lot of callers. 911, if it was busy, what are we going to do in case of a disaster?
Well, hopefully we'll never get a busy signal in terms of 911, but our fallback plan is published in the telephone is the local number to call for your community police department or your police substation.
Advice to the public, by the way, go to that website and,
Yes, exactly. Go to our website, www.sedgwickcounty.org/emergency management. Find out the information and things you can do to get prepared. Thanks for this opportunity.
anytime, Randy. Again, I would like to thank Mr. Randy. Good night. See you next Monday at 7 p.m. Free country, democracy. You hear me and I hear you. Thank you so much. Good night. See you next week.